Welcome to another incredible deep dive. We are so thrilled to have you join us today.
Great to be here.
We're plunging into, well, a truly fascinating, maybe even surprising corner of the gaming world today, our mission. It's all about a game called RoadCraft. And before we really dig in, I have to share something pretty cool, this specific deep dive. It was requested by the Adam Gratz racing team from Arizona.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and if you know the Adam Gratz racing team, you know they have this real affinity for what they call road work, that meticulous planning, the sheer grit.
Right, the precision.
Exactly. So this game, RoadCraft, it seems like a perfect fit for their interests.
Definitely sounds like it.
So this is Season 3, Episode 41, and as you know, we're calling Season 3 Games, Gaming Reviews, and more, so yeah, RoadCraft fits right in.
Perfect.
And a huge thank you to the producer of this deep dive conversation, Misha St. Ors. Misha brings an incredible background as an Adobe creator and gamer to the table to make this all work. So, RoadCraft. It immediately caught our eye. It's kind of an indie gem, takes a really unique approach to simulation, maybe even racing in a broad sense.
Yeah, it's not what you might expect.
Which for us is exactly where the magic lies, I think.
Exactly. And our mission today is really to unearth those core mechanics, the philosophy behind it, and some really surprising insights you get from RoadCraft.
Okay.
We're going to explore how it pushes the boundaries of precision simulation, but also crucially what makes it resonate so deeply with the players who love it.
Right. Prepare to maybe rethink what a driving or racing game can even be.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's get right into it then. When we hear simulation game, minds often go to flight sims, maybe city builders. So what exactly is RoadCraft? How does it manage to carve out its own space, differentiate itself from all the other racing or sim titles out there? Because it's not about screeching tires on a track, is it?
No. And you've really hit on its unique selling point there. RoadCraft is an acclaimed vehicle simulation game. It comes from Saber Interactive, published by Focus Entertainment.
Okay, Saber. Know them.
Yeah, and what sets it apart is this intense focus on fundamental mechanics. Things like motorsport skill precision, timing, understanding vehicle dynamics.
Right.
But instead of applying that to, say, high-speed circuits, it applies it to something totally different. Heavy machinery operation. And the huge task of disaster recovery.
Disaster recovery?
Wow.
And it's pretty new, isn't it? I noticed the release was fairly recent.
That's right, yeah. Quite fresh. RoadCraft came out on May 20, 2025.
Okay, this year.
And it's available on PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series XS. So, accessible on the main current-gen platforms.
Good coverage.
And the core premise, that's where the real intrigue is. You're not playing as a race driver. You lead a disaster recovery company.
Right.
Your main job is restoring sites, places absolutely devastated by natural calamities. Like you said, no exotic cars, no huge open worlds just for joyriding.
Yeah.
RoadCraft demands surgical precision, a really deep mechanical understanding of every lever, every hydraulic line, and just the relentless pursuit of completing these incredibly complex tasks efficiently.
So it's methodical.
Very methodical. It's less about speed, much more about powerful, calculated execution.
And the scale sounds huge. I read you're navigating detailed maps, some even inspired by real disaster zones.
That's right.
What about the machines? Are we talking a few generic trucks, or is there real variety?
Oh, it's definitely the latter. You command this diverse fleet, over 40 heavy equipment vehicles.
40, okay.
And what's really critical isn't just the number, it's the quality of the simulation for each one. The game really emphasizes mastery over just having lots of stuff.
Quality over quantity.
Exactly. Each vehicle is like a specialized tool. It needs specific knowledge, specific finesse to operate well. It gives it a depth many sims just don't really achieve.
Okay, so we've set the stage, this unique mission. Let's dive into the nuts and bolts. What are those foundational things that define the player experience? What's it actually feel like to play?
Right, the feel. At its bedrock, RoadCraft is defined by its hyper-realistic physics engine. And that's not just marketing speak, it's really the heart of the whole thing. It's built on Saber Interactive's advanced physics engine.
Trade in your boring job for a brilliant career using Adobe Creative Cloud. Start learning now with the free trial link in the description.
You might know it from games like MudRunner or SnowRunner.
Ah, okay, yeah. Those games have incredible physics.
Exactly. So every vehicle feels genuinely weighty, powerful, really responsive to the terrain. You get incredibly detailed terrain deformation.
Like you actually see the ground change.
Oh yeah. Tires churn mud, leave real ruts.
Yeah.
Excavators dig into sand, create dynamic hills and valleys. You manipulate materials, asphalt, debris, soil, with really precise interaction between the machine and the environment.
Wow.
Understanding things like load distribution, traction on different surfaces, the exact operational sequence for each vehicle. It's not just a bonus, it's fundamental to getting anything done efficiently.
So you really have to learn the machine.
You really do. You feel the immense power, but also the need for delicate control in every single movement.
Okay, physics is key. What else?
Well, beyond the raw physics, RoadCraft demands strategic route planning and logistics.
So it's not just driving point A to B.
Not at all. It's far more than that. You spend serious time plotting the best, safest routes for transport trucks through really challenging disaster-hit terrain. This often involves, like, dynamic problem solving. Do you clear a landslide to open up a direct path? Or to take a longer, maybe safer detour? You're clearing huge amounts of debris, rebuilding whole sections of roads, bridges that have collapsed, repairing critical infrastructure.
Right.
And the game's open world nature means there are usually multiple ways to approach a problem.
Doing great.
It genuinely
You're doing amazingly
rewards
good.
clever thinking, efficient solutions. It's as much a complex logistical puzzle as it
You're
is a
hired.
vehicle sim.
A thinking person's driving game, almost.
You could say that.
Yeah.
Then there's the sheer breadth of diverse vehicle operations, like we said, over 40 machines.
Yeah.
And each one, bulldozers, construction cranes, excavators, dump trucks, they all have unique controls, unique functionalities that demand mastery. You're not just hitting go and stop.
Right, you're actually operating them.
Exactly.
Right.
You might be delicately balancing a crane, lifting massive, maybe unstable loads. Pinpoint precision needed to avoid tipping.
I can imagine. Stressful.
Or using a bulldozer for precise road grading, getting the perfect slope for drainage. Clearing fallen trees, moving enormous rocks, even generating new building materials from recycled debris you find on site.
That's really hands-on.
Incredibly hands-on. Makes you feel like a real heavy machinery operator.
So all these pieces, the physics, the planning, the different vehicles, they come together for the main goal.
Precisely.
Yeah.
They all culminate in the overarching mission: damage assessment and reconstruction. The gameplay loop is assess the damage, methodically remove obstacles, transport essential materials across treacherous terrain, and ultimately rebuild. This could be clearing a blocked road, or restoring complex power grids, even reactivating dormant factories. And that sense of accomplishment, seeing a devastated area slowly come back to life, seeing order emerge from chaos because of your skill, it's incredibly rewarding. Really profound, actually.
Okay. Given that depth, that demand for precision, it sounds intense. Why do players stick with it? It sounds like it asks a lot, not exactly a casual pick up and play, right?
You're absolutely right. It's definitely not casual. And RoadCraft isn't trying to be for everyone. It's explicitly designed for people who crave that deep, challenging, authentic simulation.
Right.
It appeals to a specific kind of player who finds real satisfaction in, well, true mastery.
So what kind of player is that? What do they get out of it that maybe more casual games don't offer?
Well, for one thing, there's the learning curve. It's steep.
Trade in your boring job for a brilliant career using Adobe Creative Cloud. Start learning now with the free trial link in the description.
No doubt about it. But it's also incredibly rewarding. Every little improvement you make, every bit of efficiency you gain,
Yeah.
it feels like a huge accomplishment. RoadCraft kind of transcends typical game progression. It's not about unlocking the next level. It's about unlocking your own potential.
Interesting.
The real insight, I think, is how it redefines reward. It shifts from external stuff, a new weapon, a high score, to that deep intrinsic satisfaction of just getting really good at something complex, which is kind of rare in games today.
True mastery. Okay.
And that leads right into the skill-based progression. Your progress is measured purely by your ability, completing harder tasks more efficiently, more precisely.
No leveling up in the usual sense?
Nope, no shortcuts. It's a direct reflection of your growing mastery of the machines and the environment, genuine improvement in your own skills.
Gotcha.
And this all fuels the pursuit of problem solving. Every mission isn't just linear. It's a unique set of environmental, logistical puzzles. You need strategy, adaptability, creative use of your vehicle fleet.
Like a chess match with excavators.
Yeah, something like that. Where every move has these massive physical consequences. It keeps engaging your brain in new ways.
And this focus on skill and problem solving, that connects back to the Adam Gratz racing team you mentioned.
Absolutely. It connects so deeply to their philosophy.
Yeah.
They're always emphasizing mastering, fundamental driving, operational techniques, whether on track or prepping.
their road work.
Exactly. RoadCraft provides this unique digital proving ground for honing those exact skills. Understanding that intricate link between operator input and vehicle dynamics. For a team obsessed with road work like Adam Gratz, it's more than just fun.
It's like training.
Kind of. The unique form of mental cross-training. A low-stakes simulator where precision and strategic thinking become almost muscle memory. It shows how virtual environments can genuinely sharpen real-world vocational instincts. It really is more than just a game. It's like a simulated vocational challenge. Builds real understanding.
That makes a ton of sense. So with this niche appeal, this demanding nature, how is it received? Critics, the community, any standout reviews?
Yeah, reception's been largely positive from critics who appreciate deep sims. We saw some great quotes. Our magazine said, "Building roads has never been so much fun," gave it an 8/10.
Nice.
PC Games N called it one of this year's best games with a 9/10. Really highlighted its unexpected depth.
A 9. Wow.
And Shack News said it brings your childhood sandbox toy memories back to life. Also an 8/10. So clearly it delivered for those who got what it was trying to do.
Okay, critics like the depth. What about players on, say, Steam?
Community sentiment on Steam is insightful too.
Oh.
Overall, it's mostly positive. That's 72% of, 8,769 user reviews since launch, which is pretty solid.
Okay.
However, it's worth noting that recent reviews, just looking at the last 30 days, are mixed. That's 63% positive out of about 819 reviews.
A slight dip. Why do you think that is?
Well, that slight shift often happens with these deep sims. Could be that steep learning curve we talked about. Eventually filters out some players who maybe prefer more instant gratification.
Right, they hit a wall.
Yeah. Or it could just indicate that while the core gameplay is super satisfying for its target audience, it truly isn't for everyone. New players might find it frustrating before they reach that point of mastery. It asks for patience, dedication. That's a big ask for some.
That makes sense. It's a commitment. And speaking of reaching players, accessibility, it supports quite a few languages, right?
Oh, absolutely. RoadCraft has extensive language support.
Yeah.
We're talking 15 languages for interface, full audio, and subtitles.
15. That's huge.
Yeah, it really opens it up to a global audience of sim enthusiasts. Make sure language isn't a barrier to entry for this unique challenge.
Okay, so with all this focus on precision, solo mastery, strategic thinking, what about playing with others? Is there a social side or is it mainly a solitary thing?
No, it absolutely offers a social component, and it's a big draw for many. RoadCraft features a really robust up to 4-player co-op mode.
Ah, co-op. How does that work with this kind of game?
Well, imagine tackling one of those massive, devastated landscapes, but not alone. You team up with friends. So maybe one player is meticulously clearing debris with an excavator. Another is carefully transporting materials across tricky terrain. A third is operating a crane to rebuild a critical bridge. All happening in real time.
Wow, that sounds like it could be amazing. Or chaotic.
Maybe a bit of both. But that dynamic, working together, dividing tasks, collaboratively solving those huge logistical puzzles, it adds this really engaging social layer.
Yeah, I can see that.
It transforms tasks that might feel slow or daunting solo into these really satisfying team efforts. It fosters communication, teamwork, in a way few other games really do.
Cool. So if people want to jump in either solo or co-op, what are the options? Different editions?
Yep, a couple of main options right now. You've got the standard edition, that gives you the full core game.
Straightforward.
Then there's the rebuild edition, that's the premium one, includes the rebuild expansion.
You did expansion.
Adds quite a bit. 2 brand new maps, a bunch of new contracts and activities, and some additional utility vehicles to add to your fleet.
More toys.
Basically, yeah. The rebuild edition also comes with the Invictus Type A. That's a unique scout vehicle you get right at launch. Gives you a little edge in exploration and planning early on.
Okay. Anything else?
And for players who already like Saber's other stuff, especially fans of MudRunner or SnowRunner.
Right, the physics connection.
Exactly. There are loyalty bundles sometimes. They often package SnowRunner with RoadCraft. It can be a pretty good value if you're into their whole style of deep, immersive off-road and heavy simulation.
Good to know. Wow. Okay, so to kind of wrap this deep dive up, RoadCraft really does stand out, doesn't it? It's a simulation that doesn't just entertain, it challenges. It values precision, strategic thinking, and that really rewarding journey of mastering complex, heavy machinery. It's a game that respects your intelligence, rewards your patience, asks you to really become an expert.
Indeed, it's a true proving ground for people dedicated to the art of construction recovery. Offers this unique blend of challenge and, honestly, profound satisfaction. It's a testament to how deep simulation can go, turning something that seems mundane into something deeply engaging and skill testing.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.
And that's a wrap on this deep dive. I'm Misha, and let me send out a huge thank you for listening. If you want more content on gaming, education, or other fun stuff, head over and find me on YouTube. Link is in the show notes. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next deep dive.